Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm answering some of your most common fitness questions, from running and muscle loss, to the importance of coffee and wearing a lifting belt. We're gonna smash some myths and get you on track. You lot are always sending in brilliant questions, so I thought I'd dedicate a whole video to tackling them head on. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your fitness journey. So grab a glass of water, get comfy, and get ready to level up your fitness knowledge. We're gonna cover loads today, from nutrition to training techniques, so get those notepads ready. Let's jump right in. Alright, first up, we've got a question I get loads. Joe, does running long distances make you lose muscle? Now listen up, because this is important. Here's the thing, when you run long distances without proper fuel, your body goes into a bit of a panic mode. It thinks, hold on, I haven't got enough energy to keep all these muscles going. So, it might start breaking down muscle for fuel, which is the opposite of what we want. This can happen if you're constantly pounding the pavement and not eating enough to support your training. But don't hang up your running shoes just yet. You can still enjoy a good 5K, a 10K, even a marathon, as long as you're fueling your body properly. We're talking good carbs, lean protein, healthy fats, the lot. Next up, let's talk supersets. For those of you who don't know, a superset is when you go straight from one exercise to another without any rest. It's a great way to crank up the intensity and save time. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a massive fan of supersets for every muscle group, but when it comes to arms, I'm all in. Why? Because it's super effective. One of my favorite supersets is bicep curls straight into triceps pushdowns. You're working those opposing muscle groups back to back, and let me tell you, the pump is unreal. It's a fun way to switch things up, keep your muscles guessing, and get a killer arm workout in a short amount of time. Give it a go, and let me know what you think. Alright, let's talk hormones, guys. We're not going full-on science geek here, but it's true. These little guys can really mess with your fitness journey. They can affect how easily you pack on muscle, how quickly you burn fat, even just your overall mood throughout the day. Listen to your body, yeah? If something feels off, if you're really struggling with your fitness goals, it might be worth having a chat with your doctor. They can run some tests and figure out if your hormones are out of whack. Now I'm not saying every little setback is because of hormones, alright? Sometimes you just need an extra scoop of lean in 15 or an extra hour of sleep. But if you've got a gut feeling something's not right, go get it checked out. It's all about taking control of your health, yeah? Knowledge is power, and understanding how your body works, hormones and all, is a massive step in the right direction. Can't make it to the gym? No worries, team. You can still smash a killer workout right at home. Now, the equipment you need depends on your goals. But if you're just starting out, a bench and some dumbbells are your best mates. Seriously, dumbbells are like the Swiss Army knives of the fitness world. You can hit every single muscle group with those bad boys, especially if you've got an adjustable bench to play around with. Start with a weight that challenges you but lets you keep good form, alright? We're not going for 1-rep maxes here, we want controlled movements and proper technique. And remember, your home gym doesn't have to break the bank, yeah? You can find some great deals online or even secondhand. Just make sure the equipment is in good nick before you start pumping iron. Alright, listen up, team. Knee pain, when you're jumping, that's your body trying to tell you something's up, and ignoring it is a recipe for disaster. Don't just assume you need more stability exercises and start hammering squats, yeah? First things first, get yourself to a professional, a physio or a sports doctor, someone who knows their stuff. They'll figure out exactly what's going on in there. Maybe your muscles are weak, maybe your alignment's off, maybe it's something else entirely. The point is, you won't know until you get a proper diagnosis. Trust me on this one, guys. Trying to fix a problem you don't understand is like trying to bake a cake with broccoli instead of flour. It's just not going to end well. Get it checked out, get the right advice, and then we'll get you back to jumping around like a bouncy ball in no time. Alright, let's talk coffee. We all love a good cuppa, right? It's like rocket fuel for your morning, gets you going, and even has some great health benefits. Did you know it can help lower the risk of some serious stuff like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease? And it's great for your liver too, but how much is too much? Now, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you 51 cups a day is probably pushing it. We've got to be sensible, yeah? The key is to listen to your body. If you're feeling jittery, anxious, or like you're buzzing around like a fly in a bottle, you've probably had too much. Cut back a bit, see how you feel. Everyone's different. Some people can handle loads of coffee, others not so much. The important thing is to stay hydrated throughout the day. Water is your best mate when it comes to feeling good, so make sure you're drinking plenty of that alongside your coffee. Me personally, I love a good strong coffee, and I have about 8 cups a day. That works for me, but you do what feels right for you. Listen to your body, stay hydrated, and enjoy your coffee in moderation. Let's talk about weightlifting belts. Now they have their place, but I'm gonna level with you, I'm not a huge fan of relying on them all the time. Here's why. When you use a belt for every lift, your core muscles, those deep stabilizing muscles, don't have to work as hard. They get a bit lazy, you know, and that's where the trouble can start. Because when you're going about your day, lifting heavy shopping bags, playing with the kids, or even just climbing the stairs, those core muscles need to be fired up and ready to go. If they're used to the belt doing all the work, you're more likely to get injured. Now, if you're going for a super heavy lift, a 1-rep max, or something like that, then, yeah, a belt can provide some extra support. But for your regular training, focus on building a strong core naturally. Engage those muscles, brace yourself, and lift with good form. Remember, we want to be strong and resilient in all aspects of our lives, not just in the gym. So ditch the belt unless you really need it, and let's build that core strength the right way. Now let's talk about something we all enjoy, a little tipple now and then. Whether it's a beer, a glass of wine, or something a bit fancier, it's all about balance, right? Life's too short to deny yourself completely, but we've got to be sensible about it. Here's the thing. It's better to have a drink you genuinely enjoy every now and then than to force yourself to drink something you don't really like just because you think it's healthier. If you love a cold beer on a Friday night, go for it. Just don't feel like you have to drink every single day. If you're finding that you're drinking more often than you'd like, or it's starting to worry you, maybe it's time to cut back a bit. And I don't just mean switching to a lighter option every day. Sometimes a complete break can do wonders for your body and mind. Remember, it's all about finding what works for you and your lifestyle. Enjoy yourself, but be mindful of how much you're drinking and how it makes you feel. And if you're ever unsure, it's always best to chat with your doctor. Alright, let's talk about walking. It's brilliant, gets you moving, fresh air in your lungs, good for the mind and body, top marks for getting those steps in. But here's the thing, while walking is a fantastic habit, it's not the be-all and end-all of fitness. Especially if you're looking to build some serious strength or really get that heart pumping. Think of it like this, walking is like cruising in your car, enjoying the scenery, but sometimes you need to put the foot down, feel that engine roar. That's where strength training and HIIT workouts come in. So yeah, keep smashing those steps. But chuck in a couple of sessions a week of some proper resistance training, maybe some body weight exercises, or even a quick HIIT routine. You'll thank me for it. Now HIIT, high-intensity interval training, gets the heart racing, torches calories, and you can squeeze it in anywhere. But should you do it before or after your main workout? Honestly, both can work a treat. Some people love getting those intense bursts done up front like a turbocharged warm-up. Others find it wipes them out, so they prefer it at the end. The key here is to listen to your body. Try it both ways. See what feels best for you, what gives you the most energy, and what fits your routine. And remember, the beauty of HIIT is that it's adaptable. You can adjust the intensity, the duration, even the exercises themselves. So get experimenting and find what works for you. Right, let's talk carbs. There's a lot of misinformation out there with people saying you need to ditch them completely to lose weight. Let me tell you, that's just not true. Listen, you can absolutely enjoy carbs and still smash your weight loss goals. Pasta, rice, potatoes, they can all be part of a healthy, balanced diet. The real secret to weight loss is being in a calorie deficit. That means burning more calories than you're taking in. It's about the overall picture, not demonizing specific food groups. So, enjoy your carbs, but keep an eye on those portion sizes and make sure you're getting enough protein and healthy fats in the mix too. Alright, let's talk metabolism, everyone. We've all heard those rumors about men having faster metabolisms than women, but are they true? Well, it's not as simple as just saying men are faster or women are faster. It's like saying all cars go the same speed. A Ferrari and a Mini Cooper ain't quite the same, right? The truth is, metabolism is highly individual. Your metabolism is influenced by loads of factors like your genetics. Cheers, mom and dad. Your age, how active you are, and even how much muscle you've got. Some women have metabolisms that could give Usain Bolt a run for his money, while some blokes struggle to burn off a biscuit. The takeaway? Don't get caught up in those men versus women metabolism myths. Focus on what you control. Eating a balanced diet, moving your body regularly, and getting enough sleep. Those are the real game changers when it comes to feeling your best and keeping your metabolism firing. Now, who's ready to crank things up a notch? Remember, a healthy lifestyle is for everyone, regardless of whether you're a bloke or a bird. Let's do this. Let's get real about cardio, team. We hear so much about needing to pound the pavement or hit the treadmill for hours on end to lose weight. But is cardio really the be-all and end-all of weight loss? The truth is, losing weight is mainly about being in a calorie deficit. That means burning more calories than you're taking in. Cardio can definitely help you burn those extra calories, which can make reaching your deficit a bit easier. But is it absolutely essential for weight loss? Not necessarily. Think of it like this. Cardio is a tool in your weight loss toolbox, just like strength training, a balanced diet, and getting enough sleep. It can be super helpful, but it's not the only tool you need. You wouldn't build a house with just a hammer, right? So don't feel like you have to become a marathon runner overnight. Find activities you enjoy, whether it's dancing, swimming, or just going for a brisk walk, and make them a regular part of your routine. Combine that with a healthy diet, and you'll be well on your way to smashing those goals. Alright, let's talk six-packs. Everyone wants to know the secret to getting those chiseled abs. And guess what? You've already got a six-pack hiding under there. Yep, everyone does. It's just a matter of uncovering it. Here's the deal. You can do all the crunches and planks in the world, but if your diet isn't on point, that six-pack will stay hidden. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to clean a dirty window with a muddy cloth, right? You've got to clear away the grime, that excess body fat, to let those abs shine through. That means focusing on your nutrition. Make sure you're eating plenty of lean protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs. And don't forget about those veggies. Now, don't get me wrong, core exercises are still important. They help strengthen and define those abdominal muscles, making them pop even more when you've stripped away that extra layer. So hit those planks, crunches, and leg raises, but remember, abs are made in the kitchen, the gym. And hey, if all else fails, just grab a six-pack of beer at the shop, whichever you prefer. Just kidding. Let's get those abs popping the right way. Alright, let's talk about those thighs. Lots of people, especially women, worry that lifting weights will make their legs bulky. Listen up. Building noticeable muscle takes serious effort and consistent training. It doesn't happen overnight. You might feel a bit puffier when you first start lifting, but that's usually just water retention. Your muscles are adapting to the new challenge, and that means holding on to a bit more water. It'll go away as you get used to the workouts. In reality, some of the most toned and defined legs you see belong to people who lift heavy. Building muscle helps shape your legs, giving them that strong, athletic look. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself with weights. So, ditch the myth, pick up those weights, and let's build some lean, strong legs. Remember, consistency is key, so stick with it, and you'll see amazing results. Now, let's break down sets and reps. Should you go for high reps with lighter weights or low reps with heavier weights? Here's the thing, both methods are effective, and I like to incorporate both into my training. High reps with lighter weights are great for building muscular endurance, and they can also be a good starting point for beginners. You'll really feel the burn with these. Low reps with heavier weights, on the other hand, are all about building strength and power. Personally, I switch it up depending on the muscle group I'm working and where I'm at in my training cycle. Beginners, more advanced lifters, and those recovering from injuries might train differently too. The key takeaway here is variety. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. Keep challenging your body in new ways and you'll continue to see progress. Can you enjoy a delicious plate of pasta and still reach your fitness goals? Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with pasta. In fact, it can be part of a healthy diet. Whether you're aiming for weight loss or just want to feel your best, it's all about that balance. Remember, total daily nutrition is what matters most. That means keeping an eye on your overall calories and making sure you're getting enough protein, vitamins, and minerals. Pasta can be a great source of energy, especially if you choose whole wheat varieties which are higher in fiber. Don't be afraid to enjoy it as part of a balanced meal. So, go ahead and cook up your favorite pasta dish. Just remember, moderation is key, and make sure you're fueling your body with all the nutrients it needs to thrive. Alright, let's talk about full body workouts every day. Are they bad? Well, it's not a simple yes or no. It really depends on you, how many times you're hitting the gym each week and how your body's feeling. If you're someone who's just starting out, maybe working out twice a week, then smashing those full body sessions can be brilliant. You're hitting all the muscle groups, getting that heart rate up, and making the most of those 2 days. But, if you're like me and you're training 4 or 5 times a week, then doing full body every single day might be overdoing it. You don't want to burn out and your muscles need time to recover and rebuild. In that case, splitting up your workouts and focusing on different muscle groups each day can be much more efficient. Listen to your body, guys. If you're feeling tired, sore, or just not up for it, then take a rest day or go for a walk instead. It's all about balance and finding what works best for you. Right, let's bust this myth wide open. Is it too late to get fit after 30? Absolutely not. I've seen it time and time again. People in their 40s, 50s, even 70s, smashing their fitness goals and feeling absolutely amazing. Age is just a number, my friends. Sure, you might need to adapt your workouts a bit as you get older. You might not be banging out burpees like a teenager, and that's okay. Listen to your body, warm up properly, and don't be afraid to start slow. The most important thing is to just get moving and find something you enjoy. It could be walking, swimming, cycling, dancing, whatever floats your boat. And remember, it's never too late to start feeling fitter, healthier, and more energized. So, ditch the excuses, get up and get moving. You've got this. Alright, let's tackle this myth head on. Do you absolutely need to sweat it out for a full 30 minutes for your workout to count? Absolutely not. We're not clock watchers here, we're all about results. Listen, I get it, life gets busy. Sometimes you only have a small window to squeeze in some exercise, but don't think for a second that a quick 10-minute blast can't be effective. It's all about intensity, people. Crank up the effort, really push yourself, and those 10 minutes can feel like a full 30. Remember, consistency is key. A few short, sharp workouts a week are far better than one long session that you struggle to fit in. So ditch the time pressure and just get moving. Right, let's talk about food and fitness. Should you be hitting the gym on an empty stomach? Well, it's not quite as simple as a yes or no. If you're all about building muscle and strength, you gotta fuel those gains, right? Think of it like this, your body needs energy to perform at its best. It's like trying to drive a car with an empty tank. You're not going to get very far. Now, I'm not saying you need to scoff down a huge meal right before you lift, but having some protein and carbs a couple of hours beforehand can make a world of difference. This will give your body the energy it needs to power through your workout and recover properly afterwards. Listen to your body. If you feel faint or lightheaded during a workout, you might need to adjust your pre-workout fuel. Remember, food is not the enemy. It's the fuel that helps you smash your workouts and achieve your fitness goals. So eat smart, train hard, and let's get those gains. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope these answers cleared up some of your fitness questions. Let me know in the comments which topic you'd like me to dive deeper into next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and, speaking of coffee, I'm off to get my 8th cup of the day. See you soon.